So this is where I started. This is literally the first building I built when I started this a month ago. As we progress, you'll see how everything's sort of updated and my skills have sort of developed. I am going to pull this down and rebuild it because looking back on it, I hate it. I hate it so much. Let's go and give a tour for an update on where we are. So my staircase that I built, I'm going to redo all of this.
I'm happy to wait because I don't want to muck around with
I built all of this in creative mode. I'm probably going to redo all of this as well. Make it look nicer. I have updated down here in the base to make it bigger. So this was my first original base. It used to be actually a lot more squishier. Now it's massive, and yeah, as you can see, I was experimenting with some light stuff, but again, I'm gonna redo everything down there. Just as obviously as I've developed and learned new things. I will go into this area. This just goes out. Don't ask. And then we go down these steps again. I'm probably going to redo these as well. Again, early days. You can tell it's early days because I did use nothing but these rock here to build with. And yeah, that's why we're here. As you can see, I started developing a lot more down here. Putting in lights and that, but yeah, so you can see skills and testing and that started coming.
Alright.
So the idea of this build is that everything is literally going to connect. So you'll see that there. Everything connects with everything else. You can see that I started doing actual proper stairs here. I'm gonna, like I said, redo this entire staircase. Looking back on it, not happy at the moment with it, but you know, we all learn. Hopefully I don't get lost again. I think I am. Yep, see, that takes me back. I built this place so confusing. I probably should put in a few signs so you can remember which way I'm going. Let's go out here. So
Oh, is that the iron? Yeah, I can make you another one.
we can just go up this little staircase again. I'm gonna redo this. I just haven't had time to redo it yet because I've been working on expanding. So this is my praying spot. As you can see, it goes up to my sky house, which I will take you up to once I finish doing the whole thing. That has been thoroughly, heavily upgraded. That's actually the project that I've been doing lately. Again, you can see that I'm using proper steps here. I'm starting to put in gates and make things look a lot nicer. Again, this is still early. Still plenty of updates there. And then this staircase. And then this is a new addition here. So I'm just going to fly around now. So this is a new addition. This is a lookout. This was not here last month, so I have built a full lookout. As you can see, I put a molten rock there and on just to try and give it maximum protection. Is literally just a room. I'm literally just going to put some chests in there and just basically have it as a lookout. It's literally just a lookout, but if we sit here, you can see down to my village and my castle, which has all been upgraded. The interior of the castle hasn't been upgraded, but again, that was early days. I actually haven't touched it since last month, so this village, however, is fully upgraded. So last time I was here, it was a mess and I hated it. I'm reasonably happy with the houses now. I am probably gonna tweak the roofs now that I've learned how to do roofing. I'll show you that later. But as you can see, nice. Much nicer housing. The grounds is much nicer. I've built an entire wall, so I was being attacked by creepers and zombies in survival mode. Now I do not, because I built an entire moat and wall around this little village here. So yeah, there's nothing anyone can do to me here. So I'll go down this way actually first. So you can see 2 staircases. We'll go down that way later. We'll come back here. But this staircase goes down here. Goes down here. This is all was a hole. I connected it because again the object is to connect everything. And here you start seeing again more experiments with some lighting, some walls, floors. I'm again not finished with this area. Here I'm particularly happy that I have my nice little pond escape. Yeah, that goes into the ocean, so I have it so it's sitting there, so it's literally a water door. And then you can come back here. So I have a lot of work still. This is again very early days. This actually goes nowhere. But I spent all this time doing all these walls and roofs and everything. But again, it was really good because it helped me learn a lot of stuff. And it goes literally nowhere. And then to show you the extent of I built all of that. Like I said, everything connects. So let's go back down. And we'll go back up that staircase and go back to where we want to go.
Ooh, what goodies are you getting?
So this is about a month's worth of work, by the way, because yeah, this was all dug, decorated, and everything within the month between my last video. I love the stairs. So this is, you can see me using proper stairs now. No more messing around with the ugly stairs. Everything goes nice and quick. I could probably redo this village again, but I am rather happy with it. I'm just going to knock out all the roofs and redo the roofs because I don't like the roofs. But it looks a lot better than last time. A hell of a lot better. Again, another lookout point here. Just overlooking the village. Just nice and secure. Keep things nice. Have my waterfall moat. My nice red sand staircase. I will probably redo that. Little jetty. I'm probably going to pop a boat here actually. Once I'm done. Just to get around. I've decorated it with soldiers because we need soldiers for defense. I've redone all of this. As you can see from the last video. And again you can see my staircase level has upgraded again. This was a mess. I'll probably redo these stairs. I wanted something a bit weird and wonderful, and I ended up getting it. So the castle hasn't been changed on the interior, so I won't go through it because it's literally not changed. I'm just going to fly around it because I just want to give everyone a scope of how massive this build is. It's literally 2 months worth of building. The trapdoor does go through to a tunnel which pops out into this house here. And then you come out of this house. So the idea is that if one area gets ran over, you can escape into another area. Now I've rebuilt this. So this goes down to, and then back down to this jetty area to go back up to the village up there. But one of the new extensions is this gate and a nice little staircase that goes up to a nice house. Now this is where you can start seeing the skills take a drastic raise. So this is a very nice house here. You can see some nice gardens, a nice little deck. Gonna open up here. I haven't decorated the inside yet. I've done chimneys, yes. I've learned the chimney trick. This one's actually an early design chimney. Again, I will probably redo it, but because it's so clunky. But this is how I started off doing them. I will show you an update shortly. So I got this building, and then it connects with a path. So I got a nice farm, a nice back here, nice little farm. The idea again, fully self-sufficient, and just to connect. Then it connects with this house here. So again, this is a new house. An early house again. I actually built this one before the one over that we were just in. So nice deep bunker area. Then goes up to the second level. Oops. Apparently I can't fly today. Triple door. So again, I'm just gonna literally put bunch of crates and beds and stuff. The idea again is just to really have this going in survival mode and be able to live in there everywhere. So that is that part. Now obviously that all connects, so let's go to the next stage. This is going to be my mine when I'm during survival mode. Obviously I haven't done anything with it yet because I'm going to turn on survival mode and dig it out and get all the great resources from there. It was a nice little spot that I found, but if we follow this path along, this is all new, very new. I'm going to fly because it's going to be easier. It's going to go to my halfway house. Now I am really impressed with this house. So this is my skills level again, has upgraded once more, so you can see the nice design. Haven't quite finished. I want to pop some trapdoors and that along there, make it look all pretty. But from the outside it's very modern. Got some nice little things, but
I'll leave it.
we look inside, nice room, nice lookout spot to see what's coming.
Our good group about
But
Fitness Celeste.
you can see me experimenting with lighting. So I've put the light underneath a red glass stain. I've done this, so I've got plenty of storage here. So the idea is that this is the actual house. The top is actually a fake house. I will put stuff in there, of course, but this is the actual house. I've spread out all my stuff that I can use. I've got my bed down here. Let's sleep. I just need to reset my spawn point. Yeah, I love this house. It has been fully upgraded and updated, and it actually goes. So I showed you the staircase before. It actually goes to this. So this here, if I fly up, so you can see a farm over there, farm. I've got a bit of water over there, bit of water there, my other farm. But as you can see, my rail network connects to that staircase, which connects back up to the village. So again, everything connects. So there's two ways to get to here. You can either go by the path through the castle, or you can go through the path from the village directly to here via the cart. And of course, Sensor Pig's sitting in the cart at the moment. We're going to send him on his way. Bye, Piggy. I said bye, Piggy. There we go. Bye, Piggy. Here. The pig is gone. So we've got a nice bridge here. I don't know if I'm going to add anything more to it yet. I haven't decided. It's just sort of just recently built, literally 2 days ago. This was 2 days ago as well. All this build here. Then a nice footpath here. Going to this nice little town here, which I'm slowly building up and developing. Yeah, you can see some nice jetties, and this is my house here. So this one I built last night at 1 AM. You can see the level again has just increased. You can see here, as I said, I learned how to do roofing. I'm not quite finished yet, but you can see the massive improvement of roofs for me. I'm actually really happy with this house. Let's go and have a look in there. So staircase down, staircase to the back door, down to some chests and that. Got a chest there. Again, all this is about storage, just wanting to put as much storage in here as possible. Library, lectern, ladder up to here. Got my tools and that up here, and my bed. Very happy with this, how this all turned out. This was a upgrade that I did. So this actually used to be a really old house. It was one of my first design houses. It was a very plain single floor, very boring. I kept the same shape, but I just built up and built better, learning my lessons that I've learned. So now the last thing that we need to go to is my ultimate survival house. So as I'm flying up, you can get just an idea of the scope of what I've built so far, and I'm not even anywhere near done. So that's the original house there in the corner towards the left, and that's the most recent right down there. So multiple buildings, multiple connections, just built through the tunnels, built everything. You can see it from nice and high. Everything stands out, walls, everything. Let's go here. So this is my current just finished project. I literally just finished this about 5 minutes before. There are some things that I want to tidy up a little bit, but what I'm going for here is a fully self-sustaining house. So I could literally live up in survival mode up here and not be bothered by anything. That is the aim of the game. So nice little garden. Again, you can see the skills have changed and upgraded. Nice tower with some nice boxes. Nice lookout point. Again, another staircase up here. Oh, we got stuck. More boxes, and oh, I left the door open apparently. Yeah.
Did you really like the Celeste crochet?
And here's my new chimney. So yeah, as you can see, learned my trick very nicely and can now do the do it properly so it actually looks nice. I have gardens and
or getting them a price to go sell them because, you know, fossils.
Yep, underground garden. So I have 2 levels of garden. Pretty happy with that.
Oh,
Everything works.
I just want to quickly see which painting I have for you.
So fiddly. I am gonna have to invest in some pressure plates, I think. Yeah, I'll redesign that, but you're getting the idea. That's sort of where we're at, just designing. So I got some nice fish in here. You can see. Blub, blub, blub.
Tell them what happens when there's no coverage over your fish.
So in here is my area to mine. So the reason I had to build this structure over the top is that because I'm so high, the water was constantly freezing. By me just putting this structure here, it has stopped the freezing completely. So that's sort of how I figured out that. This is the house here. So I have a bunch of chests, my massive fireplace. I just wanted to really build a nice fireplace, just nice and big. Again, I haven't really done my decorating, but this is going to be my main bedroom here. So you can see I put the bed there. Nice, I can look out in the sky, just sleep. And then my crafting area. There's a couple of boxes up here, but the main boxes are scattered around, as you've seen in the tower. So the idea is, yeah, I am going to have to go between areas a lot, but the
Is it one of
the build is all good. So I've got my sheep, my cows, my chickens, and apparently I'm spawned a chicken because that wasn't there. I had 4 of each and now there's a random chicken there. Huh. That's weird. Yeah, so that is that. That is everything I've built. And yeah, so it's just really interesting going back to the start and seeing and looking at the progress. So I have made a whole lot of progress. But now it's time to start rebuilding and redeveloping. And the first thing is to go is my original house. So I can go and destroy this, upgrade it, make it look prettier, go through the mine, make everything look prettier, nicer. And then once I've done that, I will go and work on my next project, which is to build a citadel, which is probably going to go just in here. I'm going to probably build my citadel. So yeah, it's basically going to be a giant city castle. I'm going to have a circular wall around here. Pretty much gonna do like a Helm's Deep sort of inspired thing. Yeah, that's basically gonna be my next build just in here. So again, everything connects. That's the main thing. The only thing that hasn't connected yet is this Sky Fortress, and that's only because I decided I was actually going to connect it, but I don't think it looked nice connected. So at the moment, it's just sort of up in the sky, doing its own thing. Yeah, so I'm going to go decide whether or not I'm going to redesign or whether or not I'm just going to get started on my giant Helm's Deep kind of project. Anyway, I'll probably do another video in about another month to update again.